Was good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in the building with another banger. And as y'all can see, man, by the looks of the title and the screen, today I am bringing y'all a very special lockdown defender build. The first ever 100 plus badge rebounding wing. And with this one, you're going to be able to dribble, get contact dunks. Obviously, the defense is going to be there, one of the best small forward positions in the game. And then also with that sharp shooting takeover, you already know that the shooting is about to be on point. So before we get any further into the video, man, I just got to say thank God for giving me this opportunity to be able to share this with y'all, but also have you in my life and have me in yours, y'all. It really means the world to me. I just need y'all to know that I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Anybody looking to join RGF, the Rich Gang family, go ahead and turn on post notifications. But do not forget to hit that like button, y'all. Can we go ahead and get 50 big likes on this banger for this build? Go ahead and share it with your family and friends. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the making and talk a little bit about this build. So, rebounding wings tend to be 6'8" and 6'9", but the fact that we're making it out of the small forward and we are going with 6'7" means that the dribbles on this build are going to be much better than what we are used to seeing in the past when it comes down to this specific build. I have to say, I would definitely use this build in my opinion because it has everything that you're going to want out of it: the finishing, the shooting, the playmaking, and most importantly, the defense, y'all. Now the physicals are on point too, so do not worry about that. But when it comes to the height, like I said, 6'7", weight 181, and then when it comes down to the wingspan, go ahead and put this to 7'1", y'all. You can make this adjusted based on your own preference, but I really feel like 7'1" is going to be a much more balanced version to go with. Now, when it comes down to the body shape, for my preference, I would highly recommend built, defined, or even if Burley is available to you, go ahead and do so. But now let's go ahead and take a look at these stats and what we're going to be adjusting. So first, we're going to start off with the finishing. Go ahead and put that close shot all the way up to a 79, y'all. This already gives us 5 badges and we got 95 more to go. So let's go ahead and get into it. Driving layup, we're going to go ahead and put this to a perfect 84. And then when it comes down to the driving dunk, this is optional, but in order to get the pro contact dunks, I'm going to go ahead and put this up to an 87. And that for me is going to be the perfect setup. 22 badges for the finishing, and I cannot say that there is much more you can do about this. But let's just go ahead and say you're worried about the standing dunk. I know a lot of people care about that. Optional, and you can also change it to any other stat when it comes down to putting this up. So I'm going to go with a standing dunk of 76 to get 26 finishing badges. But if you want to take it off and put it elsewhere, you definitely can do so. I'm just giving y'all that option right now. So we're going to leave it like this with 26. Onto the shooting, we're going to a mid-range of 80. 3-point shot is going to be an 82, and right there, we get 24 shooting badges, y'all. Now, again, remember, you can make any changes based off of your own preference as well as your playstyle and how you see yourself using this build. For me, I really feel like this is going to be perfect right there. Already 50 badges, and then go ahead and put that free throw up to a 75. In order to be able to take this build in any game mode, you want to make this build as versatile as possible. So, when it comes down to the playmaking, pass accuracy, we're going to go ahead and put this up to a 76, y'all. When it comes down to the ball handle, this is going to be an 83, so you already know that the dribble moves on this build are going to be very nice. And then when it comes down to the speed with ball, this is optional, but what you have to do in order to maintain the build name, put it up to a 76. Do not go anything higher. It's going to match up with the pass accuracy, and right there, we get 24 badges, y'all. So now let's go ahead and get into the defense. Interior, 57. Perimeter defense, this is optional. I would not go higher than anything other than 79, so I'm going to go with 75. Then when it comes down to the steal, I'm actually going to go ahead and put this up to an 84, y'all. Now, when it comes down to the block, offensive and defensive rebound, these should be based on your own preference. I'm going to go with the block of 83. When it comes down to the offensive rebound, for me, I have to say that I'm going to go with a 70 right here. And then when it comes down to the defensive rebound, I'm going to go with an 86 for 26 badges and already a perfect 100 badges, y'all. 26 on the defensive end. Then when it comes to the playmaking, 24 Shooting, we're going to be able to get the same exact thing, another 24, and then for the finishing, we get 26 again, making it 100 perfect, y'all. And as you can see just by the badges that we're going to be able to get, honestly, there is a lot of wealth in each and every category on this build. Remember, we still got 4 more overalls to use just for the physicals, y'all. So you already know that I'm not going to leave y'all hanging when it comes down to that part of the build. That is easily the most important part about any build that I'm showing y'all. So when it comes down to the speed, I'm going to go with 82. Acceleration, to get extra attributes in other areas, I'm going to put this to a 78. Strength, 32, and then when it comes down to that vertical, go with a 70 to get the pro contact dunks, and then the stamina is going to go all the way maxed out, or you can put the rest into any other category of your choosing. You can go with an 80 stamina and then put the rest into anything else besides the speed with ball, y'all. Now again, you can put it into the steal or even the offensive rebound, but as long as you do not touch the speed with ball, everything on this build is going to fit perfectly. Now just remember, if you want to go ahead and take off a little bit more of your acceleration, if you feel like it doesn't matter, that is going to allow you to actually get some extra badge points in certain areas. You can put it into the mid-range if you want to, or even the free throw to make it even higher. I feel like that is a really good option to go with. So I'm going to go with an 80 free throw, then a 79 acceleration, and then for the very last stat, you can change it up if you want to. You can go back to a 75 or 74. Really comes down to what you want to do, and then get that 80 acceleration just like this. Now, this is easily the best rebounding wing that you will be seeing. Still going to be able to rebound, but the best thing about it is not lacking anything on that offensive side of the ball, y'all. Now remember, the takeovers are going to play a huge factor into this build. As you can see, we get the slashing, shot creating, of course, we do get the sharpshooting, and then for the very last takeover on this build, which makes it even more unique, we get the playmaking takeover, y'all. So all of these, I have to say, some really good options to pick from, but for me, to make this build more versatile, I would say one of the two that I would really consider, of course, you want to pick the sharpshooting or the ankle breaking shots, which is just going to make you more unguardable on this build. The first one I'm going with, spot up precision, y'all. That's the one that I really like. The second one comes down to what you want to do again, but like I said, I'm going with ankle breaking shots. And as y'all can see, we have made the first ever 100 plus badge rebounding wing build, y'all. Now, like I tell y'all in every single video, there is a couple considerations that you do have to take when it comes down to this build. The plus 10 from your takeovers, then the plus 4 from buying boosts, and also running with teammates that are going to be having floor general as well as defensive leader on. Both of those are going to equal plus 8. Then with the shooting takeovers that we get, that's a plus 10. So easily, your three-pointer going to be a 99, y'all. When it comes down to the mid-range shot, technically this will be a 98, but pretty much it's still going to be a 99. Then go ahead and add the rest plus 8 into every single other attribute on this build. Remember, you're going to be able to speed boost with this build, get contact dunks, and honestly, you have the potential of getting a 99 driving dunk with that slashing takeover. So let's go ahead and get into the badge count. Right here, I'm going to go with silver fearless finisher, gold limitless takeoff, silver posterizer, rise up, and then the rest of the way, it really just comes down to your preference. But for me, those are the couple of badges that I would start out with. The rest, I would just say go based on your own preference. Now for the shooting, I'm going with silver hot zone hunter, Hall of Fame sniper. Cannot forget about limitless spot up on gold. That is going to be a very good badge to put on this build. Catch and shoot, corner specialist, both going to be on silver as well as Deadeye. And then for the very last two, I'm going to go with green machine as well as volume shooter on bronze. Now let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. I'm going to go with the first most two important badges on bronze, bullet passer as well as bailout. From there, I'm going with silver hyperdrive as well as quick first step. Stop and go is going to be on gold, and then unpluckable, I'm going to put that on silver. Now with the remaining, I'm going to go with gold handles for days, and the very last one I'm going to put on is gold triple threat juke. If you want to change anything about this build, go ahead and do so, but I can say that this is easily one of the best setups, if not the best, that you can go with. Now when it comes down to the defense, I'm going with gold intimidator, silver rebound chaser, gold chase down artist, Hall of Fame hustler. Then you cannot forget about the silver rim protector as well. We got a couple more that we're going to be able to work with. So from here, you cannot forget about bronze clamps. Interceptor, I'm going to go ahead and put this on bronze as well. We got 4 more that we're going to be able to work with. So go ahead and put them on tireless defender. Now for the very last one, you can go with worm if you want to, or you can spread the wealth even more. For me, I would say between worm, pickpocket, even ball stripper is going to be another really good one to go with. But this is the final setup that we're going to go with. 26 defensive, 24 playmaking, we get another 24 shooting, and then 26 finishing, plus the +4 from college, making it over 100 badges on this rebounding wing build. Again, I just gotta say thank God for giving me this opportunity to be able to share this with y'all, have you in my life as well as me a part of yours, y'all. It means the world to me. I just need y'all to know that I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, I thank y'all. I got another banger dropping for y'all. So man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Anybody looking to join RGF, the Rich Gang family, go ahead and turn on post notifications. But let's go ahead and get 50 likes on this banger. Be sure to share it with your family and friends. And man, last but not least, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Thank God and Rich out.